Hey, welcome back everybody. Today we're going to go over how I reload for Grendel, the 6.5 Grendel, and I found a load that I really like, so I kind of just wanted to quickly take you through the paces on what I did, some of the components that I'm using, and show you the run out that I got and then the groupings that I got. I'm pretty impressed with this. Now this is out of my rifle, it's out of a AR platform, so typically not inherently accurate, but we've found a load that works really well. So here's where we start. I'm using these Mighty Armory dies. I've showed them in some videos in the past. They're excellent dies, really like these. They work great. The run out I get is phenomenal. Pretty much zero, as long as I got good components. The MEC press, again, we'll be doing a follow-up review on this, the MEC Marksman. This thing is awesome. Love it. Absolutely love this press. So, you know, it kind of goes without saying, if you got good components, you get good results. And sometimes you do get what you pay for. So, let's, oh, real quick, before we get there, I talked to Wayne over at Mighty Armory, and he said that for 2 weeks, if you type in the promo code KURTV, I'll put that right here, you're going to get 12% off. So if you're thinking about picking one of these up for Christmas, or know somebody who wants one for Christmas, or just after Christmas, there's your opportunity to save a few bucks. So anyways, let's get busy, and I'll kind of walk you through the paces on how we did this. Alright, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the Mighty Armory. This is the shorty die, it's for short action stuff. It's just a decapping die, but man, this thing is built like a tank, so we'll get that in there. Alright, now that we got the die set up in the press and the right shell holder in there, we're going to start popping some primers out of all the cases we got. Pretty simple stuff. Alright, now once we got all those popped out, we're going to run them through a couple of cycles in the ultrasonic cleaner. Still using the Hornady one here. That's been working really well too. I usually run them 2 to 3 cycles with the Lemmy Shine. Works great. Alright, we'll take these cases out, drip dry them just a little bit, and then they're going to go into the Lyman Cyclone case dryer. Been using this, it's been working really well. I like it. And then from there, take these over, put them on our tray. Alright, once we get the tray all loaded up, we're going to use the Lyman Pocket Uniformer, and we're going to uniform all of our cases. Now I'm only showing you a couple here, but we actually have quite a few more that we've done up. So all we want to do is just make sure that we get those nice and clean and uniformed, and on to the next step. Speaking of next steps, we're going to anneal all of our cases here. So I'm going to fire up the torch here on the Annealies 2.0 and run these through. I'm running at number 43. That's the pace on this machine that works the best for these particular cases. Yours might be different, so just pay attention to that. Alright, now that they're all cooled down, I'm going to get them back in the tray here, and then I'm going to start measuring these things to make sure that the cases are within the cartridge length specs. So we'll measure all those up real quick and move on from there. Alright, so I'm shooting Hornady 130 grain, so I'm going to grab the Hornady book here, get to the right page, and see what some of my options are. Now, I'm not going to load the max. I already kind of know what my load is, but we're going to be loading IMR 8208 XBR. Alright, next we're going to grab the 6.5 Grendel die here, get that in the press, and start resizing these cases. Now, this is a full-length die, but it produces some great results, so let's get all these resized here. Okay, we're going to lube these up. Now, I make my own homemade case lube. I'm going to leave a link down below to the video to that. It's really good stuff. It's like half the price, and it works flawlessly. I love this stuff. Now that we've given that a minute to flash off, we can start running all our cases up through that sizing die, getting these all resized. And, well, I'll tell you what, this press, that die, that case lube, these things run like butter. Just like butter. Alright, next up is getting them primed. So I'm running CCI 450 primers. Do your own research on that. This is not reloading advice, but just how I'm doing it. I'm setting these to a depth of about 3/1000ths of an inch. So get them all primed up and moving on. Okay, now that they're all primed, I'm going to start lubing the necks with some of this dried neck lube here. I've been using this for a while, and it's working really well. I do like it. It makes things seat a whole lot nicer, a lot smoother. I don't really notice any results at the range, but I do notice results on the bench when I'm reloading. So I do recommend this stuff. It's pretty good stuff. I have been enjoying it. All right, time to get our scale zeroed out here and make sure we're on a dead zero. And so the load that I'm using, the charge that I'm using, is 25 grains. So we're going to set this up to 25 grains. That has given me, out of my rifle, the best results. So again, we're going to be using the IMR 8208 XBR. This has been a good powder for me, so we're going to keep using it. Now comes the tedious job of weighing out each charge. I've always been a big fan of just using the RCBS, when it comes to trying to load for precision, and I get the best results this way versus using, one of the automated ones. So anyways, let's charge them up. Now for a seating die, I'm using one of the higher end RCBS's. It works pretty good. And again, the bullet that I'm shooting is 6.5. This is the ELD from Hornady, 130 grain, and out of my gun, these have given the best results. Alright, so now that we've got everything charged up and primed, we're going to start seating some cases here and seeing how they look, taking some measurements, and going from there. Alright, we're just loading up the last few here, and then I'm going to take these and put these on the Hornady concentricity gauge and seeing what kind of run out I get. And take a look at this. Almost no movement in that needle at all. I don't know that I can get any better than that. That is spot on. So the groups I'm typically getting out of this are either just under a ½ inch or just over a ½ inch, but either way, out of an AR platform, that is exceptional in my book. Well, so there you have it. Those turned out great. Now I've tried different charges, I've tried some different powders, different bullet weights, different bullet brands. This is what my rifle likes, and so, I'm just going to use what works. So it's something you might want to try. Obviously, follow your own reloading instruction manuals, but that did work for me, so I'm pretty happy with that. Other than that, we'll be getting out and doing a lot more shooting. Got some hunting videos coming up. We're doing a lot of duck hunting. We're doing a barrel swap on a rifle. We're doing, we got a lot of stuff going. So stay tuned, everybody. Hope you enjoyed this, and we'll see you next time.